Next, we come to square root. Now, what is a square root? Does square have a root? When we say the square of 5 is 25, we could use a diagram to help us understand this. 25 is the area of this square. To get the area, we multiply one side with another side. 5 times 5 is 25, and the value of the side is what we call square root. So, if we are given the side, in this example is 5. If we square it, we get the area, that is 25. 25 is the square of 5. On the other hand, if we are given the area, here it is 25. When we find the root of the square, well, the square root, we will get the side, which is 5. Let's look at this question as an example. Find the square root of 16. To find the square root of 16, what it means is that if we know the area is 16, what is the side? The answer is 4. So, square and square root are inverse operation of each other. It's like 3 times 5 is 15, and 15 divided by 3, we get back 5. Multiplication and division are inverse of each other. So, square and square root are each other's inverse operation. What this means is that when we square 5, we get 25. But when we square root 25, we get back 5. We have just learned that perfect square are the square of whole numbers. They are 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 225, and so on. It helps us a lot when we do maths question if we know these numbers well. For example, for this question, you need to know that 25 is the square of 5. 64 is the square of 8. Then only can you write 25 into 5 square and 64 into 8 square. And since square and square root are inverse operation to each other, they cancel out each other. The square root of 5 square is 5. The square root of 8 square is 8. This question wants to find the square root of 5 and 4 over 9. It's a mixed number. First, we need to convert it into improper fraction. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 4 is 49. So the numerator, the number on top is 49. 49 is the square of 7. 9 is the square of 3. So we can rewrite it like this. And since the square and square root cancel out each other, the answer is 7 over 3. So far, the example that we look at make use of perfect square. What if the number that we want to find the square root is not a perfect square? Then the best way is to use the calculator. For example, the square root of 8 is 2.8284, correct to 4 decimal places. Using a calculator. Square root of 0.32 is 0.5657, correct to 4 decimal places. Square root of 7 over 3 is 1.5275, correct to 4 decimal places. Please do the quiz.